Hey, it's Fred Staub for Cruise Control Motoring at the New York Auto Show, checking out the EV3. This is the smallest of the electric vehicles Kia is building. This is all new and shown in the U.S. for the first time. This is a vehicle that's been revealed internationally, but now this is the first time we're seeing it in New York, right? In the U.S.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, so we're looking at the EV3. What's the best way to describe this? Will this be seen as an entry-level EV?
I don't know. Entry level, it's pretty upscale for entry level. So I don't know if we would exactly call it entry level because there is a lot of interesting qualities it has. But it is our smaller, maybe smallest EV offering as of now in the U.S. And once again, we have a family resemblance for our EVs. Not necessarily a formula, but you can see family resemblance to EV9 that was introduced a few years ago here.
Once again, going with the...
Yeah, so like I mentioned, the vertical lamps, that's definitely a Kia design identity, really framing the corner of the car, adding to the feeling of width, but also kind of elevating the eye vertically, so you get this kind of tougher, more elevated expression.
Yeah. Long, kind of mostly flat roof.
Yeah. A little bit, a lot of aero work has been done to this overall shape to get the best range numbers possible. So even the sculpting and the angles off the roof, all carefully designed and engineered to achieve the aero numbers.
Apparently we have a
little
passenger.
friend.
So interior-wise,
interior-wise,
some more similar themes, right?
Well, a similar theme in the way it's expansive, it's wide, but it's very comfortable and inviting. You can see this textile insert, which really is a nice contrast to the shape above and the metalwork below.
I love this.
Really slim vent there.
I've seen this on other vehicles, and it really breaks it up. It takes away from like just hard plastic or something, gives it texture.
Once again, that contrast and that tension creates interest.
I always said Kia's interiors basically bat above their weight. I mean, they're always nice, even down to the font on the instrumentation.
Yeah.
And this looks the same way here. And look, an adjustable passenger seat.
Yes.
Something that somehow gets left off by other manufacturers.
Yeah. Great.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's move around the front. And two-tone. Two-tone on the interior.
Mm-hmm. On this trim, yes.
On this trim, yeah. This is the GT line. Charging on this side. Hard to know what's the best spot for the charging port. I guess it really is hard to say depending on... I agree. It's hard to say. I used to think in the front was good, but maybe not.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people reverse in, so that, it depends on the customer, I suppose.
Do you, as a designer, do you really like seeing the white and black, the high contrast? I've driven a lot of press vehicles lately that have that, and it seems like it might be some kind of trend.
I like it personally.
Yeah.
I think it's really graphic and eye-popping and just sharp, really sharp feeling. Especially with this. I think it's glacier white, the pearlescent
metallic
paint. Yeah, it's a real beautiful kind of tone and specular in that paint.
Yes, it is.
It looks very sharp and tailored, I think, when you have that. The gloss black, the dark metal accents, all that comes together and provides a nice look.
Absolutely. From a design standpoint, is white the best color to see the, cues and the, in general?
I think it depends on the form language of the vehicle. So sometimes white, you don't see crisp fender edges or sculpture as much, but graphically it's super strong. A metallic paint helps, with the edge definition. Mm-hmm. But it's really, whatever suits your taste.
You gotta. It just looks nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Some people love white. Some people love black. It's and then we've got some color offerings that, fit other people's needs.
Besides design, what are some of the what's the range and things like that on this vehicle? Do you know?
I can't give you specifics on this one. I don't want to get it wrong, but I believe it's over 300. But
okay,
I would check the numbers on that.
Yeah, or I can add that in later.
Yeah.
Very good. Wow, that almost feels like you're going to slide over and.
Isn't that weird? It's a cool feeling, though, huh?
Go.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Some of your favorite things on this, would you say?
Well, we've got it kind of an expression from EV9. So we've got this kind of bone line fold low in the body that's allowing these edges to kind of dissolve and disappear, but have these strong geometric fender forms.
Okay.
So I like how that develops and how it bleeds into the body side.
You called this a bone line, did you say?
Yeah, like this core, right? It's like a radius core that sits low, but allows these fenders then to sit high. And it's this kind of opposing masses, I think, that plants the car and it sits really well.
Very cool.
And then I think in white, it really shows off the interesting graphic shapes we have with the way the tail lamp cascades down.
From a design standpoint, having a high back end like this, strength again?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Strength, allowing us to put this this horizontal branch of the lamp here too.
Right.
And just setting up a really nice proportion with the bumper black element in the white center, and then all the gloss black above it.
Yeah, very nice. Really good.
And then this one with the all black roof and this really strong graphic pillar. I think it's really sets it off.
What do you think design-wise of any vehicle, and this I'll put you on the spot here, like a design feature that stood out in your mind and you said, wow, that really personally made you say, wow, that really stuck in my head from any car, from any vehicle?
Lighting has become so important. It's something that Kia is really focusing on. Having that strong down the road, you can see it from 50, 100 yards away. I know that vehicle, exactly by its distinctive maybe LED lighting on the DRL, or even pattern lighting, welcome lighting that we're working on. So lighting has become super important. Not only to us, obviously, to the industry, but
a lot of lighted logos.
Yeah, we're putting a lot of focus into general lighting and new interpretations of how we can really innovate a progressive lighting. So that's one thing. Another thing, fenders are always important. They always really plant the car, give the car a strong stance.
Right.
So wheel the body and how the fenders really plant the car.
Right.
That's what car designers really like to get into.
Thanks for watching. We've got plenty more reveals and automotive news on the 2026 New York Auto Show playlist. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. For Cruise Control Motoring, I'm Fred Staub.